Hey guys, today we're going to look at a bunch of commercials from lesser known 80s toy lines. A couple of my friends and I were talking about, the big ones, G.I. Joe, Transformers, He-Man, and they always seem to get all the love. And then we started talking about some of our favorite toys that you just don't hear too much about anymore. So I found some of their commercials, and let's take a look at them. So first is Mad Balls from 1985 by AM Toys. I had quite a few of these, Screamin' Mimi, the Skull Face, the Giant Football. These were really fun, and I know that they were remade fairly recently, but you can't beat the originals. And this was, look at what the toys look like that we played with when we were kids. Gross out factor, horror factor was never an issue.
Fun for everyone, sold separately from AM Toys.
M.A.S.K Mobile Armored Strike Command, Kenner1985. I really like the cartoon and the toys. I never actually played the video game of this, which also came out on the NES. Thunderhawk was my favorite one that I actually owned, but I'm ashamed to say that I used to steal these from my cousins, my younger cousins, because they had the best M.A.S.K toys and I just wanted them, so I would always steal them. But awesome toy line. Next up is BraveStarr from Mattel 1986. When talking with my friends, some of them didn't even remember this guy. I remember going to the mall as a 5 or 6 year old child, and a guy came in dressed up as BraveStarr. And to me, like a Native American toy, a Native American cartoon, a hero, being a Mohawk myself, I just thought that this was fantastic, and I used to love this toy. BraveStarr and Tex Hex, I think the enemy was called.
New from BraveStarr. Traps Liquidator, but the mighty Gravit's friends of the Earth's core attack the evil Inhumanoid, forcing him back into the Earth. Inhumanoids! Inhumanoids! The evil that lies within.
Your friends can't help you now.
I just love that intro. I had to let it play. Inhumanoids, I always had the little guys and the scientists. I was never lucky enough to get an actual full-size Inhumanoid. Man, I always wanted Decompose. Duh. Battle Beasts were awesome. They always used to remind me of Muscles, those little wrestlers. This is from 1986. Someone in the comments correct me if I'm wrong, but is this like a precursor to Pokemon? Because it was element, water beat fire, wood beat water, fire beat wood, and there was just a multitude of all these little characters, man. I used to love collecting these. I wish I still had them. I'll have to go check eBay. So it goes without saying that I love Transformers. Transformers are probably my favorite toy line as a child, but I really liked GoBots too, like Psykill. All these characters were awesome. I had no problem collecting these too. And what's great now is when I go to the flea market in the summer, people that have GoBots just think that they're fake Transformers, so I usually scoop them up for a pretty good deal. I had to check this up, but I swear there was a Food Fighters cartoon. Maybe that was Barnyard Commandos, but I guess this commercial, with the claymation, that's what I thought it was. But Food Fighters, from the 80s, I used to get these at Hills all the time. I thought that this was a bigger toy brand, but it's kind of obscure.
What's going on? Joy sent the food again, Mom.
I never actually owned any Visionaries. I just always loved them. My older cousins had them all, and I would go to their house to play with them. And I think the major selling point for it was the holograms. The hologram on their vehicle, the hologram on their chest. When they got a little bit older, I thought I would inherit these toys, but they just got destroyed with cinder blocks, and they would pull off the holographic piece and stick them on books. Silverhawks, probably one of the best cartoon intros from back in the day. I used to love these toys. I would lie on my back and kick off the walls and slide across the linoleum pretending I'm a Silverhawk. I'm not ashamed to admit it because, we all did dumb things like that when we were kids, but these were really cool toys. The wings, just watching this again, awesome.
Other figures with weapon birds sold separately. Silverhawks, new from Kenner.
Dio-Riders, I think I had, if not all, a majority of Series 1. I collected all of these Dio-Riders. This was 1988, so my brother was 2 years old. I guess, being the older brother and having the baby in the house, I got all these toys to placate, not feeling like I was being pushed to the side while they were taking care of the baby, because looking at this commercial, looking at the series list, I had all of these things. The battery operated ones, everything. These were really cool. I even had the cartoons. So that's going to do it for this quick episode. You know, down in the comments, let me know what were your favorite childhood toys. And if you like this, guys, give it a thumbs up because I'm thinking of doing another one in late January. And here's a sneak peek at the next one that we're going to look at.
A soccer trophy changes into an evil techno tank, forcing the computer warriors down. Hiding in a Pepsi can, the computer warriors fight back and deliver a direct hit. But the viruses keep coming, so the computer warriors convert a clock into a digital laser blaster and wipe out the virus air attack. Yeah! Computer warriors, expect the unexpected. Each sold separately. Computer and pencil sharpener available fall 1990. Only from Mattel.
Don't forget to click on one of these two videos, guys, to see what else the channel's about, and if you just missed one of them. Thanks again for watching, guys. I'll see you in about a week.